Okay, so this is Jonathan Adler, U.S. Nationalist Report. I'm here in downtown San Diego, interviewing this gentleman here, Jason. And you're homeless, sir?
Yeah,
All right. How long have you been homeless?
6 years.
6 years? That long?
Yeah,
It's a long time.
yeah.
And you said you have a college degree?
Yeah.
Where'd you go to college?
University of Buffalo.
Okay. Try to speak a little louder because the mic's not too sensitive. All right, so what's your story? Like, what are your goals here?
Well, I was trying to get resources to get off the street, but I
Yeah.
don't know, it's pretty sparse.
What kind of resources have you been trying to get?
I don't know, I tried to get on the housing list or low income.
Try to get on housing list?
Yeah,
And what happened?
I don't know, they only say 5 people get on every morning or something.
5 people just for temporary housing?
Well, like some wait list. At,
Okay,
Neil
where was
Good Day
this? Where was this?
Neil Good Day Center.
Neil Good Day?
Yeah, they say you have to be there first thing in the morning to get on this assessment list. And
All right. Have you tried anywhere else?
well, they just refer you back to the same place, pathway.
Path?
Yeah, they tell you to go to.
Okay, I've heard of Path. Path is in Los Angeles too. What does Path do? Did you go to the Path office?
Yeah, they basically tell you to go to Neil Good Day Center, fill out that assessment or get the assessment. But I don't know, they just give you brochures and stuff. Or
All right.
information.
So they're giving you the runaround,
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
and they didn't offer you any emergency housing?
Well, not really, but once in a while they open up, like for a winter shelter, like. But there's no certain winter shelter every night. You know, it's just we call 211, and whether or not it's open, you find out like 3 or 4 in the afternoon on the hotline. Yeah.
All right. So, are you trying to get a job here, or what do you want to do?
Well, I don't know if how long I'm going to stay. I was just going to seeing about the resources and deciding, but
Okay. You've been homeless 6 years
yeah,
in San Diego, or just in general?
in general.
Where were you homeless before this?
Last I was in LA, and I've been like hitchhiking around from city to city.
Did you ask for any help in LA?
Yeah, I mean, I got off only a few nights. I got off the street to the winter shelter.
Did you try Union Mission
No,
downtown?
I never stayed there. Like, I didn't really like going to Skid Row at all. Like, you know, but
Where did you seek assistance?
well, you call 211 or something. They give you the like pickup points for the winter shelter, and there's like some random intersections or addresses you go to those points.
Did you go to the shelter?
Yeah, they pick you up with like a bus. Like,
How was that?
It's not too bad, but I mean, it's all right. They turn. I don't know. They have some building, maybe like a military building or something, or some other building.
Like
they
a big
open up-
room with
yeah,
beds in it?
Yeah,
Were they bunk beds?
Cots. Or
Cots?
something. Yeah, and then they have a shower, but it's
And a shower?
yeah. So they'd open it up. I think if
How about meals?
yeah they usually had some like MRE kind of
MREs?
yeah or something like that.
Okay. What's the address you were at?
I don't know because they'd pick you up like from Santa Monica and
All right.
they'd take you out on a
Were
bus.
there any problems? Any that we should know about? Because I'm doing accountability. I'm a watchdog for the taxpayers. Are you satisfied with the services, or were there major problems?
Well, I mean, I don't like the Skid Row area, but
No, I mean the emergency shelter.
Oh,
Do you think they did a good job? Like, how would you rate them from A to F? What letter grade would you give them?
I'd say I mean it's like I don't know C plus.
A C plus?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was pretty good.
So no abuse, nothing serious, no serious problems?
No.
Okay, good. And how many meals do they give you?
One.
And how many nights were you there?
Well, a different place, several different nights.
At different ones?
Yeah,
So they bus you to different shelter every night?
yeah. Well, depends where you go for the pickup point, but yeah, different pickup point is a different winter shelter. Yeah,
And when was this? Last month?
probably December.
December?
Yeah,
Okay. How long were you in Los Angeles?
probably 4 months.
4 months? Okay. Did you get EBT card?
Yeah, yeah.
How much is that a month?
I think like I don't know, 190 or 200.
And does it work okay? Does it ever malfunction or it works all right?
Yeah, it works alright.
What about anything else? Do you get general relief?
No,
Are you entitled to get that?
I think so, but I never got it.
What other services have you gotten? Healthcare?
Yeah, Medical.
You get Medi-Cal?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Well, a lot of places won't take it.
A lot of places don't take it.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to use it?
Yeah, I try to get an appointment, medical, and a lot of them don't take it, but I don't
Okay.
know, emergency room.
You've been to emergency room?
Yeah,
Did they take it there?
they take it there.
What was your emergency?
Still, like, abscess.
Abscess? And they took care of it okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and I think you told me you plan on going to New Mexico?
Well, I'm not sure, maybe.
Thinking about it? Okay, and I just met Jason at the Jewish food bank. We give out free food and clothes to homeless, disabled, senior people in the community. So, were you happy with the services at the food bank, sir?
Yes. That was
Okay.
helpful.
Okay, that's good. Glad to hear that. We do try to help the community. I volunteer there once a week. So if people want to help out, we do appreciate contributions. And we do get a pretty large turnout and helping the fellow Americans out. Let's see what else I can ask you about. So where you sleep on the street here?
Yeah. Usually it's somewhere near downtown.
And you said when you were in Hollywood, you had some people harass you.
Yeah.
What happened?
A lot of like kind of random people making threats in the Hollywood area.
Were they trying to sell you drugs?
No, it's not really, but it seemed like some kind of intimidation or control over who's
Controlling the
neighbor.
territory?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I heard they do that in Venice Beach.
Yeah. And,
I would stay away from Venice Beach. I think there's like drug dealers try to control the area.
Yeah, I mean. it
And you
started-
found a safe place to sleep in LA?
Well, it started to get worse and worse, so that's why I left. I
What
don't
part of
know.
town were you in?
Like I was in Hollywood.
You don't have to say the street, but you were in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Okay, and what was getting worse? People harass you while you're sleeping?
Yeah.
Do they
well,
wake you up?
Just like regular kinds of threatening behavior, intimidating, and stuff on the street.
Anybody actually assault you?
No, not.
No fights?
No,
Nobody?
well, one guy tried to like throw a punch, and like I backed away, and then like I don't know, he kind of like followed. I don't know.
Okay, and you got him to leave?
He's yeah.
Okay, good.
He's I think the same one who makes threats a lot. It's like it must be a control thing.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, any other comments you want to make for my audience? What type of services would you like to see for the homeless community
Well,
from the government?
it just feels like a lot of the cities are just I don't know. It feels like kind of sparse, and like there's not anywhere to get off the street in the day, or even if you can get in the shelter at night, like
Yeah.
I don't know. There's
Yeah,
some
I agree. I think there should be a community center where people can just hang out, get a cup of coffee,
Right.
maybe do networking. Like I'm looking for work myself, you know.
Yeah.
Have you been looking for any jobs here? Oh, you say you're not sure yet, right?
I'm not
All
sure.
right, yeah. And what's the last time you were working?
Um,
It's been a while.
it's been a while.
You
yeah.
did customer service? Okay, well, what happened with that? You didn't like it?
Well, kind of the businesses left the area. And,
All right.
they kind of moved out, but
Okay. All right. Let's see what else we can ask you about. Any other issues you want to tell us about?
I don't know. Well, there's been some places where there's hate. I think there's hate crime against the homeless. I don't know.
Okay.
I've
What
read-
happened? Hate crime against homeless? What happened?
Oh, like
Explain.
I don't. Somebody seemed to be like mocking somebody who's homeless, like mocking them, like as if they were like saying something a homeless person would say, but like mocking them, and then like
Okay. Making fun of homeless people.
yeah.
Where was this?
Well, I mean, like
L.A. or San Diego?
well, in Florida one time. I was
Florida?
Yeah,
Yeah, Florida's pretty dangerous.
yeah. I mean,
So you've been all over the homeless in several states.
yeah.
What was the worst state? The worst one?
Florida.
Florida?
Yeah.
Why is that the worst state for homeless?
I was a victim of a crime.
Okay, what happened in Florida, if you don't mind telling us?
Alright, well, I was like staying behind a. This guy said I could stay like by a factory, and like I was staying behind a factory there in a small town.
Uh-huh.
And one guy, a guy like kind of followed me one day, and he seemed to be like in the middle of the night, like kind of like mocking someone, like not really like he was panhandling, but like mocking somebody who might be panhandling.
Uh-huh.
And the next day, he came back on a bike and followed me with he had a brick in his hand.
With a what?
Brick.
A brick?
Yeah.
He had a brick in his hand, okay. And then what happened?
Then he said something like, "Give me my shit." He was acting like I stole something.
So he was pretending you stole something
Yeah.
when you didn't?
Yeah, I just had gone to a store, bought some food, and had like a couple cans of food in my hand. And then he followed me on the bike, and then he like threw the brick at me. And then I was in the hospital for like
Oh, it's
9
terrible.
9 days.
Sorry to hear that, sir. They put you in the hospital 9 days?
Yeah,
Did you file charges on him?
yeah.
Call the police?
I
What the
called
police do?
I called the police, and the police seemed to make a joke about it. Yeah.
You're kidding. The police made a joke about you getting hit by a brick.
The police
And
said,
you're in the hospital 9 days. That's terrible.
the police said something like,
That's terrible, man.
Yeah.
It's not
The police
cool
that
at all.
responded. He said something like, I know the crime's getting bad when the homeless are getting it. And he was like kind of
And what city was this?
Immokalee, Florida. Like it's
Immokalee?
Immokalee, it's near Naples.
Oh, Immokalee. Yeah,
Immokalee,
I've heard of
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, Naples County.
It's near Naples.
About like
It's in Naples County.
25 miles. Collier County.
Oh, yeah.
That's Naples.
And why were you there? Why'd you go there?
I don't know. I got like a ride one time, and somebody like referred me to the shelter in town, and I just sort of ended up there by chance.
Why'd you go to Florida?
Probably mostly for the weather and like.
Yeah, you like the weather there?
Just trying to get somewhere.
All right.
for
Did the
winter.
Florida government give you any services? Did you ask for services there? Shelter or anything?
Yeah, like I've been around to a few places, but it seemed like they always were making the homeless like move to get shelter. Like you'd have to
Okay.
go long distances to really. Get,
All right.
get any
Were they taking people's stuff? Police tearing people's tents down, that kind of thing?
I've heard of that in other cities like Tucson, Arizona.
Did you have experience with that?
In LA? Like I had a tent and it was stolen. Like I thought the cops got it. I'm not sure.
What street was that on in LA? I know LA really well.
Western.
Western?
Near
Yeah,
Sunset.
yeah, I know Western. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody stole your tent?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right,
I
so
just
Florida was the worst state. Yeah, I've heard that. That kind of agrees with what I've heard. I heard Florida's really bad. What's like the second worst state you're in?
Texas, I think.
Texas?
Yeah. Like
So what was wrong with Texas?
somebody pulled a knife on me
Ooh.
one time.
A guy pulled a knife on you?
Yeah.
A homeless guy?
Yeah, and then there was
What city was this?
Houston.
In Houston? Yeah, I heard Houston's dangerous.
Yeah.
And did he actually attack you with the knife, or what happened?
No, but
He just threatened you with it?
yeah,
Why did he do that?
I don't know.
Was he on drugs? Mentally ill?
I don't know. Mentally ill,
Okay,
maybe,
so he
but-
threatened you. He actually pointed a knife at you?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Actually, like I had a knife too.
Oh, you had a knife too?
Pulled one, and then
And you defended yourself.
it just then he left or something.
So you pulled a knife out too, and then he retreated?
Yeah.
Okay, good for you. Because part of my group is my group, we're strong supporters of the Second Amendment, that Americans have the right to defend ourselves. We don't want to do what London is doing, where they're actually banning knives. Okay, anything else you want to share with my audience, sir? If you were a top government official, what are like 3 things you would do to help the homeless problem?
Well, I mean, emphasize that housing and food are rights, and
Okay, human rights. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
and
What else?
well, I mean, the government's got a lot of money, being the richest country, and can afford to house the population. Everyone's got different circumstances, but housing, like I say, housing is a right. So
Okay.
yeah,
And do you do drugs?
no,
You have a mental disability?
um,
Nothing.
no,
That's good. So you're just a normal guy, and so that kind of shows people that the stereotype's not really accurate.
right.
That there are a lot of people that are not drug addicts, not mentally ill, and they're just homeless for various other reasons. And the government should help out once in a while. I personally think the government should give people like substantial help, like twice in their life, like maybe 50 grand worth of services. Something substantial, 50 to 100 grand, at least twice in somebody's life. Especially when we have illegal aliens getting hundreds of billions of dollars. My group believes Americans come first. We have a lot of people like you that need help. That's the priority. So you're not sure what you're going to do here? Maybe stay here or go to another state? You like to travel?
Yeah, and travel. Yeah,
And you're a college graduate, right?
right.
What's your degree in, sir? Where'd you go to college?
Political science, University of Buffalo.
Very good. So we have educated people here on the streets of San Diego. So like I said before, we don't want to stereotype about homeless people. We have a lot of people from all walks of life. And we don't want to fall into the narrative where we just bash homeless people, that they're all, bad people, criminals, drug addicts. That's definitely not the case. Okay, sir, I think I'm going to sign off now. Thanks for your time. I'm going to give you a little something for your time since you're so friendly. I'm out of work myself, but I'll see what I can give you here. So here's some money here. Okay, thanks for your time, sir.
Okay.
Are you going to be all right out here?
Yeah.
All right, good luck to you.
Okay.
Thanks for your time. So this is Jonathan Adler reporting for the U.S. Nationalist Report, doing an interview with one of our homeless community here.